I'm in Hemlock Overlook Regional Park. This is in Fairfax at the end of Yates Ford Road. And that takes you into an activity center. But if you're hiking, you just pull over here right at the entrance and park right there. There's my red car. There's the road it came in on, Yates Ford Road. And actually, this is the beginning of the trail. And this looks to me like it used to be the original Yates Ford Road, which takes you down to the crossing at Yates Ford. So we'll go down that way and see if we can find the actual crossing. So this is Yates Ford, it turns out. You've heard of Yates Ford Road. Well, I just walked down the original Yates Ford Road right there. Looks like an old wagon road. So I'm guessing in the Civil War time that was the road coming down. And here's where Yates Ford crossing was, right here. I'll mark it on the GPS. Here's another look at Yates Ford crossing. There's the old wagon road coming down here. And here's Bull Run. That's looking upstream. That'd be looking up towards Centerville. And right here's where the crossing would have been. I noticed the embankment's worn down a little bit more over there, so maybe it went across at an angle right over there. And here's Bull Run looking downstream. Seven-tenths of a mile into the hike, and this is the old power plant. There's a map at the parking lot where I parked that said that this is an old hydroelectric power plant, and I read somewhere that this used to supply power to the town of Clifton, which is about maybe 2 miles from here. There's Bull Run looking downstream. There's where I came from. So I'm going to go up here and investigate this a little and get a few more pictures, and I'll mark it on the with my GPS. 1.3 miles into my hike, I'm back up on high ground now. It's quite a climb getting back up here. And I'm at a place in the park here called Adventure Links. And this is apparently something that you sign up and pay for, some nature programs for kids. And so I'm going to consult my GPS and my map and try and figure out if I get back to my car that way or maybe this way. Let's see if we can figure that part out. This is a map of today's hike, which was a real short hike, by the way. It's super cold outside. The quadrangle name is Manassas, 1994, and I hiked part of the Bull Run Occoquan Trail. I parked in Hemlock Overlook Regional Park, which is one of the regional parks located in Fairfax, which is on the east side of Bull Run here. Off of this road here is called Yates Ford Road. And Yates Ford Road brings you down to about here, and then it basically dead ends, and there's a parking area right here where you can pull off if you're hiking and park. Now if you continue further into Hemlock Overlook Park, you come up this way, and there's a bunch of buildings up this way where kids can have summer camp and that sort of thing. But if you're hiking, you just, when you first get to the entrance, there's an area there, you park there. And then one of the things I was interested in finding out is this is called Yates Ford Road, which implies that down here there used to be a ford across Bull Run called Yates Ford, and sure enough, I found out where that was. This road here, I darkened it in, but it's basically just an old wagon, a dirt wagon road. So if you follow it down to Bull Run, you'll see where the ford was. And you can see that it went across at about a 45-degree angle. And then I drew this in from an older map from the Civil War, but it used to hug the bank around this way and come up here and then shoot down this way towards Signal Hill. So what I did was I started here, I hiked down to Yates Ford. Then I started hiking upstream here. This is part of the Bull Run Occoquan Trail. So I hiked upstream and until I got up to here. Now when you get up to here, there's the remains of an old hydroelectric power plant that used to supply power to Clifton, which is right up here. So I got some pictures of that. And then there's another dirt road that comes up a real steep hill this way and brings you back up. And you'll end up going past all the buildings for the kids and things. And then you'll end up on a paved road here, and then you just follow that back out to the entrance right here. So it was just a real short hike. Like I said, today it was super cold. Probably from my next hike, I may come back here and come down to Yates Ford and then head down this way. This way takes you down towards the Bull Run Marina. So I still need to hike that section. I'll do that in one of my hikes here in the near future. But that was the hike for today.